brought music back. But yeah, that's pretty dumb. If literally the I have my AC at like minus 16 degrees right now, and it's still going like, hey dude, it's still fucking hot. Let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. I don't know how my friends fucking even pulled it off. Because they were able to play online, no problems. But anyways. Alright, so the game is shit, actually. And that's a shame, because I really wanted to play it, so like, what a shame. Alright, whatever. Worries. We don't play Halo. And if I ever introduce Happy to Halo, it will just be on the console where it actually works. I liked how Halo fucked my computer so hard I just needed to restart. Like, that's actually insane. Hopefully audio is back. I remember right. You didn't have many issues trying to get Reach to work? I don't know why that's the case. Don't know why. But doesn't really matter. We're just gonna play a way better game. Officially a game that I've never played before, actually. So we'll go ahead and turn this shit off. Like one day, like maybe off stream, like we'll get it fixed, but until then, I don't know. Like we just never have time to get it fixed. I could, yo, casual easy. I hope this game doesn't punish me. Like, here's the thing, right? I have Xbox set up and whatnot for another game. So that's like the thing, right? And I don't know why. It's just not working. But fuck yeah, let's go. A simplified version of the easy difficulty level for those who are new to Ace Combat. This is my first Ace Combat. Reduce damage from contact terrain under certain conditions. Okay. I'm okay with casual difficulty in games. It's perfectly fine.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does
Kind of.
to me. A hell of a lot. When
I see what's going on here. Here and
I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams.
sounds kind of robotic to me, but whatever.
Dark blue.
No, whatever.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article.
Her voice sounds a little
Unmanned
echoey. I don't know
fighters
why.
are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
A little sad if you think about it, right?
Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have put in my best with this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Oh, fuck. Alright, let's see here if I can get it. And none of that's saved.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuja as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yusian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade.
I'm not. I don't expect us to know anything about the story because this is the 7th game in.
All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately.
I just know planes fly, do cool things.
Then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
So we got some dude named Trigger, Clown, Knocker, Brownie, Golem, 3 and 4. The unidentified aircraft. Mission prep. All right, we're just gonna go in there. High speed. Overall, less mobility. An F-104C, that Avril, whatever her name is. I don't know what the stress is on. Rescued from the aircraft, unequipped. Can only be used in free flight mode. Okay, so then I can only use the F-16C. Okay. Nickname. Alright, a low weight fighter developed to, among other things, support large lead air superiority fighters. Featuring the latest technology of its time, such as fly-by-wire, it boasts great dexterity and stability. Nickname Falcon. Fighting Falcon. Let's go. The 4AAM air-to-air lock-on missiles. Lock on to 4 targets. What's the special weapon? All right, cool, cool. Okay, cool, cool. Let's get out there. All right.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
So, do you guys know anything about Ace Combat? I'm gonna say no, but just in case. I also have no idea how to play. This is gonna be interesting.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Didn't even know this game existed.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingman.
All I know is plane fighting. Yeah, same here.
With Mage 1.
All right, dude. We're in the air.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2,
Ooh,
form up with
bad.
Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
Let me see here. Let me just flight options. Oh, I can't. All right. Oh, flight system. There we go. Nope. Okay, cool. Can't adjust the music, so you know.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper.
Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You're flying with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. So I told him. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along.
Where is he? Where is he? Alright, there he is.
It's still a leash, though.
Oh. Okay, fire homing rocket, homing missile with B. Got it. Alright, where is he? Ooh, got him.
Confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Alright, getting a hang of this. So this music be good though.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Fox 3. Target confirmed down. Good, good, Mage 2. Mage 2,
Wait.
target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Oh, how do I dodge missiles?
Missile. Missile.
This is Rifle 1. Attack missed.
Woo! Dodged it.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Alright, let's get back on him. Gonna line up. I don't know what I like more, like the actual plane itself. I think I kind of like the actual plane itself.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
I have one.
Locked.
Oh, what the shit?
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid.
Yeah, fuck you, Knocker.
Quarters back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this
Hey
is
there,
Mage
Coolified, no
1.
worries.
Tally 2 bandits.
Welcome to the stream, buddy. You just missed all the technical difficulties of me trying to get Halo working.
Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander.
Nice.
I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Coming in from overhead.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
F-35. Now this is F-16C. That's at least that's what the game's calling it. Got my my wingman Mage right over there. Wait until we can get into range. I'll drop the 4 AAMs.
Locked on.
Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. I call that mission accomplished.
Bandit destroyed.
We've still got half our baggage. Emptying them on hangars
Ooh.
and runways.
Right
Don't
above.
let them destroy the harbor. Where the hell are
Launch
the
team,
fighters?
missile
The
launch.
harbor's under heavy fire.
Missed. Oh. Double miss. Damn, my aim is bad.
I'm on this one's tail.
Oh, where is he?
Bandit has a lock on me.
Can't see much. There he is. I get some bursts off. Maybe I'll get a hit if I'm lucky. How many bullets do I have? Got him.
Bomber is down.
That was a miss.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
It's not get away.
Got him. Anyways, how's it going, Coolified?
Bomber hit by a missile. To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes.
I'm a flight commander?
Slow down.
Question mark?
It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
A big fucking hammer? Alright.
Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
Oh, you can even like...
It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
You can even like...
Do me a favor and get that bird in the air.
Play
ASAP.
through it again? Oh, that's cool. I like the music in this game though, it's really nice.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk.
Ow.
We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very... You have our thanks.
Seeker? I don't even know what a seeker is.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks.
Oof.
We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Ocean
last I checked, aircraft carriers are kind of good.
Hold on.
Kind of strong.
I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army.
That's awkward.
Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war.
Do you know anything about Starscream's mold or Seekers from Transformers?
Has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN.
I'm glad you could make it for
Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Do you know anything about Seekers and
20
Starscream's
years ago,
mold?
The Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oceans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky,
Transformers that look like Starscream in different colors.
President Harling said he did it out of compassion.
I have an idea of what they could be.
But to the folks
I don't think Happy knows.
Like Osea was
because she doesn't know anything about Transformers.
Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military.
I don't know how I feel about having like this girl narrate what's happening.
Lots of people off with their huge military presence.
Because I feel like they could just keep up with the whole TV narrative and can still deliver the same information.
And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
She didn't have a good time.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
When can we do barrels and space flights? When I learn how to do a barrel roll. It's a long backstory. Are you trying to post a link, Qualified? If you are, just give it to Happy directly. She's a mod. She could get the link. Or a picture.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship.
I don't even know how to do a barrel roll.
I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie.
I'll try to do one.
The reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape.
But yeah, no, my settings are like that on purpose. If you want to send a link,
set the dogs on me.
Send it to my mods first, and then they can post it. I'm not gonna let, you know, any random person post a link. I'll try to do a sideways flip this mission right here.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east.
Bruh, did they just like...
The multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian
fuck us
military.
by just planes? Like just drones?
After the
Damn.
previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
If the enemy attacks you, just kill them. No worries. Alright, looks like we're just gonna go in a straight line. Aircraft tree. Alright, let's see what we got. Points awarded based on my performance. All purchases are final. All right, so, ooh. So I can just get a bunch of new planes. Yeah. Ooh, a hidden plane. Oh. Enhances acceleration? Okay. Ah, it's already bought. Okay, cool. That looks expensive. Alright, well. Unlock this. Nice. No, I already got that. Mission prep. Start the mission. You might have to make a new invite then. If that's the case, Happy. Alright, we got some air-to-ground missiles now. Let's go.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Yeah, the exclamation Discord would definitely work.
Target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target, but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Target is destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Mage 2 miles away.
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
It's an air raid! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Another one. And link should ideally work.
Protect the radar vehicle!
Ooh, and I missed that too.
Lockdown hostile.
We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters?
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory. Let's keep it rock. Breaking away.
Oh!
Break it.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
School 6, Box 2.
Lockdown hostile.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing. That's a miss.
Miss, damn it.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manuals are redo the setup.
Watch out. Enemy has a long.
Here's some feedback from those floor merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Lock acquired. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Locked on target.
Missile.
They flight to the clouds.
Looks like they're a mix of veterans and rookies.
H2, missile launch.
Column 3, Fox 2.
Locked.
That's a miss.
Yes, damn it.
Still online. Evading. Caution, hostile in the radar lock.
Targeting range of guns.
Lovely, almost crashed. I'm playing it pretty risky right now. Where is he?
Why don't they withdraw? What? Are they gonna bring their buddies back from the dead?
This one's mine.
We're leaving Operation Airspace.
We've got no recourse. Breaking.
5 targets remaining. All right, this base is worth destroying. 4 targets remaining. H2, walking. Target destroyed.
Find the other enemies.
Shred the radar network.
Predator cleared. Lock on.
Missile.
H2, missile.
Trying to find the other targets.
That's a miss.
Caution. Pull up.
I've got the numbers and strikes on the radar lock. Lock acquired. Eject!
Another MiG over there.
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Blink, blink.
3 targets remaining.
The base is wrecked. There's an enemy on your tail.
H2, missile launch.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh, they're shooting off their UAVs now. Ugh.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple Enemies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Cloud. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
No.
HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Oh.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Mage 2 shot down a bandit.
Missile.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Come straight here.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good.
There's a bar I want to try.
Just 2 more. Radar lock acquired.
2,000 meters out.
Page 2, walking.
How's the game so far? I'm enjoying it. I feel like a badass.
Missile.
Mage 2, break that lock.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
When to go? Let's get through this without any casualties.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
That's a miss.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Ooh.
Page 2, box 2.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
Stall warning.
Damn, I cannot get this guy. He's good. Yeah, I got him.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to
Beat him
base.
as Starscream?
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we
I
took
mean-
down caused civilian casualties.
I guess.
Caution.
That even
No
makes
point
sense.
arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed.
I
The
shot.
guys in charge take
No
care
one
of the
died.
rest.
But yeah, I'm enjoying this game, Chip. So it's pretty good. It's pretty fun. I'm only 2 levels in.
You've given us. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
I find it funny that like a handful of fighters were just able to like neutralize AA guns. Because you know AA guns just be anti, air, and couldn't take down the fighters, which is pretty interesting. Shows how badass we are.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned.
I feel like they just Pearl Harbored us.
Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital. Barbanti.
Have I not played a Fire Emblem game? I have. I played Three Houses.
Safely.
You know how I feel about Three Houses, Chip.
However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator.
A strike force of about 10 people could take over entire nations.
Rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons.
But yeah, like I said, I've played Three Houses. I just didn't really like 2 minutes of gameplay and then sandwiched between 10 hours of dialogue.
More, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101.
Aircraft?
The Ocean Army headed up the
Bro, we're just fighting against robots.
Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces.
Yeah, this is good, but there's a lot of not playing the game you do between the maps. Yeah, that was my biggest issue.
We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Get in there. Check out the aircraft tree. See, I played on like normal difficulty, so it was like 1 minute of combat. I know, how's it going, man? Multi-role aircraft based on F-16. Viper Zero. Super Tomcat. Large carrier-based fighter. MiG. Mirage. Team management as gameplay. Oof. Welcome back, Qualified. Let's see here. Dude, I'm kind of digging the idea of having a Super Hornet. Thank you very much, Coolified. I think Anton put some work into those. What do we get here? What? So the F-14D is just better in every way. Ah, lots of air to ground. I don't know how I feel about having long range. Let's see here. This is a direct upgrade. A railgun? Bruh. All right. Gonna unlock this beautiful plane. Bruh, it's a railgun. It's a railgun. The railgun is a must, dude. My aim is gonna be so garbage. Hold up. Yeah, I'll work my way towards a goddamn railgun. All right. There we go. Icing defense over there. Cool. Yeah, there's the goddamn plane with the railgun. Fuck is that? That's like all red. What? Air to ground. Whoa. All right. Yeah. Bruh. A railgun? Excuse me? Give me this. Select parts. Yes, and yes. I don't see why not. Lamb or bam? Why not both? I think I'm packing the 8 AAM. 56 Jesus. Well, I mean shooting 8, right?
Squadron aircraft preparations complete.
That's actually not too many shots, actually. And I also was referring to the missiles, the 8 AAM. The 8 anti-air missile.
Page 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch. Page 2 is away. Page 2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
All right, getting in there.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Grand 3, bailing out!
War never changes except for when it does.
If you You can't evade
Depends on are we going with
clear.
Fallout or are we going with Metal Gear?
Even if you're in an IG turn.
Oh, okay. That's how I get rid of flares. Cool.
Stall warning.
Column 4, Fox 2.
Page 2, walking.
Gargoyle 1, take them down. We've got this. We can't recover.
We need reinforcements now! Nice kill.
One remaining.
Got him.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
They have to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Wait, that's like a death flag.
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
What the fuck is that? How did radar not pick that up?
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had
Metal
that
Gear
thing combat
Arsenal
ready this whole
bird.
time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
Enemy on my six. Wait.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
What is that thing? God help us. He's hard enough just keeping up with the drone.
Bandits are fast as hell.
Film Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Those damn things have gotten smarter. How many you think I'm left?
I'm okay.
Missile. Missile.
I thought I would try to kamikaze him.
Missile.
Commander, they got me!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost.
Oof.
Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Missile. Missile.
This is Column 3, Column 2's hit! Status report.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Shit, Column 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Security break.
Doing everything I could.
We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3 is
We're
lost.
damn. Okay, we're just losing friendlies left and right.
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
What is that?
I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Shit, we got incoming!
Is that
Skeleton Squadron is down.
EMP?
Too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
All right.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back.
Yo,
Let's
Shark,
get
how's it
dirty,
going?
Trigger.
Alright, just ignore him.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
How's it going, Sean? You, Oh god, I'm bad at this. I'm bad at this.
Get back to base and cool your head.
How's it going, Shark?
Returning home.
Alright.
Page 2, missile away. Page 2, UAV down.
My first time playing Ace Combat. Stuck that word. Oh, dude, what do you do, man? If you can actually message? Ah, I missed that.
Damn it, I can't break away. I can't take it.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Not a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. Fox 2.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Yowza!
Mage 2, target down.
Not bad, Mage 2.
Security guard. Alright. Are you on like a night shift or something?
Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1, leading Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
What's that? SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile! Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell?
Yo, oh, don't worry, I got you.
Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Twin tips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Column and Mage Squadron, help us.
Get those UAVs off of friends.
I can't shake it.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Missile did not connect. Page 2, missile launch.
Let Column and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
This is where we belong.
Got him.
Page 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fourth-grade aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Okay, we're gonna go for these guys next. Oh, day shift. Sorry, I wasn't able to read that.
I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Not good. Brody, break off.
What is this game? This is Ace Combat 7. I have no idea what the story is.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him? Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status?
Probably dead as fuck.
Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support!
Bruh, I'm coming.
Somebody! Support!
Damn.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
But I tried. I couldn't find her.
Squadron still have their hot shot? Just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Call them in, know you intend. And we'll pay it. A few seconds, might protect you. Hurry up. I know. All
Fuck
we
are
can
you,
do is
buddy?
fly away as fast as we can. You've got a lock on me.
Page 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
Missed. I've got him in my sights.
Nice. Give me a second. Like after this mission.
Going for the loader.
Got him. Okay. Finally. All right.
All UAVs have been splashed.
Sorry about that. Okay, let me actually read. Okay, so yeah, this game's the Ace Combat 7, and it's basically just flying things and flying in the air, shooting things.
Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA.
Direct trucks. We go and call the cops. All right, yeah.
No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron.
Metal Gear detected noise. Pretty boring. Honestly, in that line of work, Shark, boring is good. I got paid to read a leisure book for 4 hours last week. Nice. Oh, your cat learned and she can still jump even with the harness? Damn.
H2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. The deck is clear. H2, you are cleared for landing.
I actually don't know how to land, but sure.
3,000 to carrier. Lower your speed. Your approach looks good. Stay on course.
I never actually learned how to land a jet.
1,500 to carrier.
But yeah, Shark, you play a lot of games. Of course you play a lot of games.
You passed the guidance limit. True landing.
Nice, landing fail.
Landing. H2 has crashed.
You know what? The game never actually taught me how to land.
H2, we have you on radar. You are cleared
It's good
for
practice. It's a good thing we have 1,002 planes for me to just crash.
H2, you are cleared for landing.
Alright, we'll just decrease our speed a bit. Make it nice and easy.
Carrier. Lower your speed. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. 1,500.
It was pretty spectacular. I exploded and flipped and everything, dude. I have a friend who plays Battlefield and he managed to land his plane on a sub, right? There we go. He goes over the edge runway and then yeah, exactly. I just exploded. All right.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
Alrighty. I wonder if I could actually save her. That would not work in real life.
Unfortunately,
landing
the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kessler
landing on a sub, I know, right?
On Farbanti.
I don't know how he pulled it off in Battlefield. I saw he showed me screenshots. I was like, how the fuck did you do that?
Countries against us.
Hashtag first, yeah, that's my first shot, dude. It's not that.
If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
But what's the, you know, where are the ground forces? I just see the Air Force doing everything. What the fuck?
Here he comes.
I feel like the game kind of eased me into it. Because it's coming in super hot. And then the game's like, alright, we'll give it to you. And then they just stop the plane.
Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself.
Yeah, it's just a flesh wound, don't worry. You know what to say when you fall into the ocean in your jet, just get up and try again.
His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, they do have a hook under the plane to slow them.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too.
Why are we in jail? This isn't us.
One's a great pilot, but a lousy
This is just some random ass girl, and we're just following her story.
And one's an anarchist.
And she's just like in jail.
Their job
I have
here
no
is to
idea
rev the engines on the fake runways.
what her part in the story
idea
is.
was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back.
Shut down the ex-president, allegedly? Oh god.
Coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess.
I don't even know
rallying her
who the
people on
ex-pres
Erusian
was
national
in this game.
broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too.
Yeah, I have no
I
idea
swear to God, every
why
time
we're
she
here
was
with
on
her.
the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus.
So do you have the space elevator?
Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong
Oh
with
yeah,
Osia,
that's right.
the prisoners in here went nuts.
Why am I playing the
If
7th
anyone
game in
knew
the
how
series?
messed up
Because they
Osia
didn't
was,
have
it
the
was the
fucking
prisoners.
first game on
They'd
Steam.
shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Alright, so yeah, I guess like the ex-president was flying there. Question mark.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome.
Bro, it has like a built-in EMP.
However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling.
Oh, yeah, Harling.
Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility.
I don't think you really need to know what
Both
happened in the
waiting for a
previous
chance to
games,
escape.
because they just refer to it as like the previous war.
Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after.
What?
A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura.
Alright, dude. Whoever they're sending on this this solo mission must be really fucking good.
Clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission.
Wait, what? Oh, they're sending me?
Pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger.
Oh.
After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there.
Mission's in good hands. I can do this. 15 ground targets, eh? Dude, no worries. I got this. Yeah, that's a lot of AA guns. Oh, dude, no worries, dude. I can just hit my head hard enough and I'll just forget. It's fine, dude. Alright, aircraft for you. Anti-surface and anti-air high-spec laser? There's a laser beam? There's a goddamn laser beam in this game? What? I don't even know what to go for. The railgun or the laser beam? All right. You want the QAM missile? All right. Oh, sorry about that. QAM missile. Wide lock on and home capabilities. Ah, more range. Okay. But bro, it's a laser beam. That's so cool. Alright. I think my plane doesn't have that. Alright, but no worries. We'll start this mission. We'll get in there. We'll do it. We're gonna go with the F-14D because it's just better. And I'm thinking since we're doing a lot of ground stuff, we'll do that. All right. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. And more parts, more missile power, and better de-icing, right? We're gonna get in there. Our plane's getting better. We'll take out those dang UAVs. No, go air. Trust even. Fuck. All right. I learned my lesson. Go air. You're right. This is a fucking air simulator game. Why am I bringing air missiles, area. Ground missiles?
Imposing radio silence.
All right, dude. No
We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
What?
Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Mage 2's in the clouds. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
There's one exception where I'd recommend ground. Oh? Bro, this is like the Metal Gear Solid, but with planes.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
This isn't even the exception. That's fine.
No problem. Situation normal.
Yeah.
No change. RTV going home.
Yeah, dude, RTB, you go home, man. You go home.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Thanks.
Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point.
I'm gonna thread this needle right here, boys.
Your radar out there. Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there. Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear.
We're in there.
The fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Alright, the range I have to get in there is like pretty harsh. That's fine.
H2, target
Ow.
destroyed.
Ah! Brought the wrong.
Sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Call them squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. H2, target down.
Yo.
We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Fuck no.
Mission still in progress. Stand by. H2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. Half of the anti-air guns down. H2, Fox 2. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Half of my health is down.
Target destroyed. Target down. Nicely done. All
Like to
anti-air guns
yeah, I got him. All right, down half of my health.
Destroy the remaining SAM sites and secure the LZ.
What?
All SAM sites down.
There we go.
The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Seeing them here, going up to meet our two IVs.
Note to self, yeah. Just bring air shit. Fuck.
Rescue craft tag.
My head was like, oh yeah, I'll be taking care of ground shit. Okay. Bring anti-ground stuff.
Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
No anti-air stuff.
Heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Missile.
Mage 2 blocks away.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
All right.
Locked.
Missile, get out of the way! Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
Stress it in. We're fighting you.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
The good thing
All survivors, respond. Is Mr.
I
Harlan
can
alive?
hear like the ground fighting.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermal barracks!
Come on.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Shit! Rocket!
Damn. UAV confirmed down.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. Get Mr. Hurley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Go to, hang in there.
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
We found an Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are all amazing.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover. Mage 2, bandit on your tail.
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can call them.
Alright.
3 remaining.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Do? Hard turn here. Look for that truck. Come on.
Mage 2 bombs away.
I'm out of missiles.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Ammunition 0. Missile.
1 remaining.
We'll pass through some exhaust before the enemy wears out.
Pull up. Ammunition 0.
They're locked on me.
Alright, no worries. We got a bogey somewhere in the air.
Ammunition 0.
Target is in range of guns.
Got him.
Oh yeah, all mine.
Excuse me? I got that.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft, former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Harling wasn't expecting
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Trigger, enemy UAV down. Nice work. Keep it up.
Evading.
Drop my speed pretty low.
Transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Attack missed. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue UAVs are used this way.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter.
Understood. Another on the way. Trigger. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed. Stage 1 launching missile.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order.
Dodge a middle. And Ace Comic 7 is a fast spring with Con. No, I definitely can't fly that well.
Target is in range of guns.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're local enemy airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, Babel.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
Figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. Rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Mother Goose 1 hit!
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, you okay?
Not looking good.
Worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Nope.
Following me, eh?
Come on, where am I?
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace.
Mate 2, Mate 2.
my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
Alright, so the QAM missiles are the hardest to dodge because their mobility, but you're good enough to use them to take out the guy who shot it. Yeah, I don't think I could fly that well, actually. Because then I slapped the fucking ocean.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Bruh. Bruh.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
Oh, that's where I got sent, eh? Because I got court-martialed.
My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force.
Oh.
When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get
Go
this,
F-22?
Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling.
If I got enough money, I'll try to go for
the
it.
last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps
Shark,
started
dude, thank you
building
very
a
much for the
supersonic
follow.
jet. He's the reason
I'm pretty new to the whole Ace Combat series. I just know it has some bombing
Maybe I should
music.
give that guy a thank you note for killing him.
That's really it, actually.
Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Welcome back, Qualified. Alright.
Alright guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty, by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a
suicide mission, alright.
Incoming! Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
So yeah, it's just Trigger and then just nameless allies. Count, High Roller, Champ, Full Band. What are these names? Oh boy. So F-22. All right. Aircraft pretty. Wish I could zoom out. Yeah. F-15, J 16, Typhoon, Su-33, MiG, F-2A, F-15, F-15, F-23. Okay, F-22A. All right, I found it. All right, so in order for me to get there, I just bum rush this line, get an F-35C and an F-22A. Okay. I start to save up an ungodly amount of money. But I'll work towards the F-22. Alright, so far I'll probably just start the mission here. Oh, alright. I'll go with the F-14. I'm used to it. I like it. You can have the F-22 by endgame. All right. I'll go with the 8. Now go to LAM. Like, why not?
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
At least they let me keep my plane.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15.
Oh,
Consider
he
you
scratched
prisoners
my
of the
shit
air.
out.
Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no
Oh,
missiles
that's a
again.
ton.
The FCS is locked.
Damn.
You're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Hey there, Random. Long time no see, man.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
You want to stay for a little while? Alright, no worries.
This is Squall 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Squall Squadron, get into formation. Damn, I'm targeted.
Honestly, this pisses me off more than it scares me.
Dodged. There's a juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit, the enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke.
Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you
Oh,
trying to kill me?
my weapons are all disabled. Alright.
Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare 15, you're too far away. No time for sightseeing. Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Done by now.
Have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill
After
trigger?
the starts.
This is the first.
If it counts going forward,
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your line too?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Oh yeah.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate.
Yo, that guitar though.
You get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Alright, buddy.
Missile.
Your ass is mine. Die.
Stall warning.
Let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again! Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
They took a bite out of me. Breaking. Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy. Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Get on the rack.
3 targets remaining. The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Man of McKinsey, please maintain silence for the moment.
We have to break.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Come on. Got him.
2 targets remaining.
Someone a squadron of convicts. Gotta be some kind of reason. The papier-mâché strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
We're losing escorts. Hurry it up. Finish the job and let's get out. Our brother is killed.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served. Look behind you, High Roller!
Uh-oh. Missile fired.
All
we'll
targets
do it.
confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me
Alright, so
tonight.
let's I totally just didn't pay attention to chat for a bit. I was just shooting stuff.
RTB.
Penalties, look for the weak spot, take them out from afar. Yeah.
The devil in his corner.
Well, in most games I
Spare
play
7.
as a
What
sniper.
happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Oh no, they're gonna make me land again? Oh no! Yo, alright, no. First time, first time.
Spare 15. You have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters.
Jock, what's the trick to landing?
Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters.
And we're good. We're good.
Stand by for your next sortie.
It was a very long message, but I did skim it. It was about like Frostbolt and Mecha Bolt and like
Spare 15, the runway's free.
Sonic Adventure 2 Mecha stuff. Yo, I survived. Whew. This game's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Alrighty. Hopefully it saves. Okay, I can continue. It's on casually easy because I don't really care enough to like stress. Ah, that was fun. Alrighty, but yeah, that starts in 40 seconds, and we will have none of that. Julio. But yeah, that was a good amount of fun. I liked it. But yeah, it was good. Tendency to brute force things. I also brute force things. More power equals enemy is dead in most cases until it doesn't work. But anyways, yeah, no, the game's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing more of this. It's great. Shark, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you stick around, Qualified. I'm amazed you're on for the stream, but hey, glad to have you here. Manok, Chip, thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a good time. Alrighty. So,